This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas State Bobcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick this away to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We're still adjusting, trying to get ready to start this game. That's back-to-back sacks to start the football game. And now, how do you like to face this 3rd down if you're the quarterback after getting sacked the first 2 plays?
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Game 7. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Running through the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Okay, it's third down after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
A new set of downs after that completion.
6-9-1, here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1, 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game scored.
So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The attempt is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And he'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Hand off to the single back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. A running play called on 4th down. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. Completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker.
It's a great job here by this defense, not only taking away anything downfield. This quarterback wanted to throw the ball, but once that's gone, he decides to use his legs. How about the defense recognizing that and keeping him to a short gain?
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend. To regroup a bit.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas State, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The USF offense is back out there now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got his man wide open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bulls line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down and goal. He'll hand it off, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
South Florida, 3, Texas State.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 12, set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Same tailback, another carry. Good enough for first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Florida, 10. Texas State, 0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Texas State Bobcats will take over first and 10.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A handoff to the back. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds the running back in the flat. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. He cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing football knocked loose in the backfield. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 10, Texas State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Will hand it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
13, Texas St. 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass complete and 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Picks up 3. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Bulls churn out another first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
1st and goal. They play this right. They can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USF. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 12, set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hits the running back in the flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.